Hey, this is Nikki, co-host of the Floor Recap podcast. Thanks for listening, and make sure to check out all of our shows.
This is the Hopecast Network. Stories and shows you actually want to listen to.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Movie Torture, where we watch bad movies so you don't have to. As always, we have our fearless leader with us in the house, the one that makes it possible and brings us all together, Mr. Baby Hands Brad. We have myself, the voice of the intro, Mr. Jacob, and the Booger to our podcast, the one and only, the man of legend, Mr. MTD.
The Booger.
Now join
you
us.
You made him Booger?
As we watch The Revenge of the Nerds. What's up, everybody?
First off, he is not Booger. If anyone's Booger, it's me. I am a nose picker.
You are the Booger.
I relish a good Booger. I mean, if I can get a good Booger, I like it. Funny story. So I'm in the Navy. We're in boot camp. And I'm standing at attention, and I feel a flicker in my nose. I'm like, I might have gold here. And I pick, and out comes a booger-fied corn kernel.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was balls.
There is
man.
nothing.
Best booger I ever picked in my life.
There's nothing worse than when you think you have a bat in the cave, but there's really not there, but you just have that sensation in your nose, and you keep like going for it, rubbing it, but there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Worst feeling ever.
Or you're talking to someone, and they keep doing like this.
And you're thinking you have a booger.
Yeah, and you keep doing the scratch, and they're like, they're really just a cocaine user, and they've just been sniffing before they met you.
Or their nose just itches, and they're just itching their nose, but now you think you got a booger. Yeah.
Yeah. I love this. We just opened up with Booger Talk with Jacob and Brad and MTD. Send us your best booger story at Movie Torture Pod on
Booger Talk
on Instagram. Slide into our DMs. Tell us your booger story. I was never an eater. I was never an eater of the boogers.
New podcast idea, Booger Top, where we get in deep.
We should do this more, Jacob, though. Like, we do have an Instagram page, at Movie Torture Pod. You can go on there, and you can slide into our DMs, and you can ask us any question you want to ask us. Yeah, slide on up in there. Yeah, slide up in that DM. Ask us those questions. Ask us what you always want to know. How cool is MTD in real life? Y'all want to know this. I'm not going to answer it on the air.
It's a mystery.
Would MTD be an alpha beta or a lambda lambda?
Oh, he's an alpha beta. 100%.
No, he's with us in lambda lambda. There's no way he's alpha beta.
No, he ain't no lambda lambda. He's dumping us so quick. He's like, I ain't hanging out with you nerds.
I'm like, I'm your son. He's like, no, you're not, nerd.
Is it Ogre, or what's his name? Augie? Ogre, yeah. He's like, Ogre's my son now.
Oh my gosh. He said he's with you. He's not leaving us, man. Jacob, what movie are we doing if they haven't guessed it yet?
I said at the beginning.
Oh, you did say Revenge of the Nerds already?
Yes.
Oh man, I must have been zoning out at that point.
This is the problem with our relationship, Brad. You don't listen to me.
Now you sound like my wife. What'd you say, Jacob? I'm sorry, I missed that last part.
Oh man.
Oh, we're doing the nerds, and we're doing this. Like, this is an emergency episode for us.
It is.
Because I gotta say, I was super sad to find out Robert Carradine ended his life.
Yes.
Because he will always be Lewis to me.
Yeah.
This is iconic role. I don't think anyone could have played this role better than him.
That laugh is just
So
that laugh is so amazing. It's just so amazing.
This movie is a time capsule into the 80s.
It really is. Like, this is full-fledged outfits, everything 80s. 100% 80s.
100%. This is all 80s. And
I love, oh man,
it's just sad that he's gone. Like,
it is very sad.
When I watched this movie, I kept thinking his life ended in a sad way for a guy who was a boss to me on here. Like, he had cool glasses. Like, his glasses in today's world, pretty cool. Like, back then,
they're coming
probably
back.
not.
They are.
Now, I mean, I would wear those glasses.
Nowadays, yeah.
You got the guy from ER in this and Top Gun. I mean, this movie is packed with
You got
good stars.
Jefferson without Darcy.
You got Jefferson. You know, I love Jefferson. He's funny. You got John Goodman as the coach.
Yeah. I mean, there were some big actors in this movie.
How is his hair? Jefferson's hair, amazing. I wish I had those locks, MTD.
His hair looked just like Jefferson's hair. Like, it hasn't changed.
It had also accused child molester Timothy Busfield in this movie.
Oh, it did.
He's accused. We're not going to say he's guilty, but he has been charged. He has been charged with a little bit of molestation.
There'd be a lot of charges in this movie. We'll get to that.
Oh, this movie. We're going to play out what really would happen to Lewis. And he's locked up. He is in jail. You're right. I think he is in jail.
Yes.
And first movie we've done where one of the stars' last name is Lowe.
Oh.
My last name. Yes. So,
all right.
That's kind of an affinity for this movie. It's
sure.
This movie is everything a 12-year-old Brad would have looked for on HBO at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I mean, we should do Porky's and compare it to this.
Should we?
No,
I don't think we should.
We shouldn't do Porky's?
No, man. That's so much worse.
Is it worse than this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a very, very extremely long time since I've seen it. But I don't know.
Me and you turn on Porky's in my basement. My wife walks down. What the guys watching down here, Bree? They got the peephole.
Porky's or Revenge of Porky?
That might not be as bad, Revenge of Porky. I think that was like PG, right?
Was it?
Because what they did with the nerds is they were like, okay, we're going to throttle it back. And all the other nerds had no bad language, no nudity, nothing.
Correct.
Just humor. So they did throttle it back some.
Yeah, it was like the first one they kind of like shot for something to see how it would land. And
it landed.
It landed, but they were like the comedies where it was at, and then they throttled it back and it was still doing good.
Let me ask you this. I was reading an article with Stifler from American Pie.
Okay.
And he said Jason Biggs wants a new American Pie.
Why?
I think this would be like number 6, right? Is this number 6 or number 4?
No, it's more than 4.
This would be 5. And he said, but I don't think it's ever going to happen because our culture has done away with R-rated comedies.
Yeah?
He said it's going to take an R-rated comedy to hit for them to want to invest into American Pie. Is that a true statement? Because I cannot think of the last funny R-rated comedy. You can't say Deadpool and Wolverine because that's already an established brand. I'm talking like Wedding Crashers, old
But I
school.
think where he's missing that, you could, but you would have to make the movie about today's culture to make it land. You couldn't pull off there's no way you're rebooting Revenge of the Nerds. Ain't happening.
Well, Seth MacFarlane was doing it in 2020.
Yeah, but it would not have landed. It would have not landed.
Nerds are different today than they were back then. Nerds carry power now.
Do they?
They do. Gosh,
Is this you trying to pump yourself up again?
I'm powerful, I tell you. I'm powerful. You ain't powerful, boy. Go to your room. Watch Revenge of the Nerds, you nerd.
Nerds are respected.
This movie, though.
What about your synopsis?
Yeah, let me do a synopsis. Okay.
And we need a budget.
Oh, yeah, MTD. While I'm doing the synopsis, wrangle up the old budget and what it made. Okay, here's my synopsis. The guy from ER and David Carradine's brother, Robert, are nerds. And they really are smart, but they want to score. They want chicks. So they go to Adams College, which is the most unoriginal name, Adams. That's dumb. And they get to their dorm room, and then they get kicked out of their dorm room. They live in a gym, and then they decide they need a house, but they got to be a fraternity. So they ask this black fraternity if they'll accept them. They throw a party with some fat chicks. They smoke a lot of weed. They have Olympics. They win. And in the movie, they beat Jefferson Darcy from Married with Children. And Timothy Busfield doesn't molest a child. And the movie's over. And they end up with the chicks. They turn the chick. He R-words the chick. And she ends up falling in love with him after the R.
Which is crazy because he scores a nerd chick. And he's like, that was just a warm-up. I'm really wanting the hot chick.
I mean, at least he's got high standard. He's like, you know what? I would rather be with a chick that's cruel to me than a chick that's into me.
It's what's wrong with our society.
It's so wrong, man. That's why I was single until I met my beautiful bride.
I'd rather be abused.
I would rather be with someone who's just disgusted by me than someone who worships me.
Man. I will say right off the bat, and I'm stealing your thunder on this because I'm only doing it because I fully agree with you.
You froze up.
There we go. One of the best soundtracks of a movie. It was so good.
Oh my gosh, this soundtrack for this movie is top 10 all-time greatest soundtracks of a movie. Probably one of the best 80s soundtracks of all time.
It was amazing.
I mean, it's got Thriller in it. Can you think of another movie that had Thriller in the movie? Because I thought about it today. I was like, maybe this came out right when Thriller first came out, and that's why they got it in the movie. But Thriller had been out 2 years prior to this dropping. So Thriller was already a thing.
Sure.
I can't think of another movie that has Thriller in it, but Thriller is an amazing song. The music video used to freak me out, by the way. Oh, that's what they did. But MTD put the gross, by the way. Budget 8. Gross 40.9 mil. What is that MTD in 2026 cash? That's got to be $80-something million.
I was going to say it's got to be out there about 80. Yeah. They made some money. I love the opening scene to this movie where he's trying to play a prank on his mom and he's like all wrapped in his bed. And it's like the corniest thing in the world, but it lands so hard that she's like, I know you're scared. I was scared too. And then Lewis rips his blanket off and he's fully dressed and he's like,
Let's get the obvious out of the way. Me and you are those two, right?
Oh, 100%. And MTD was driving us to school.
Oh, yeah. So Lewis's dad, that's MTD by a mile.
Yeah.
And he was a nerd too. Like, he was into what they were doing. He was kind of envious that they got to go get a look at chicks and be there.
He was, yeah. He's like, boys, college is different.
And I love how he parks a country mile away from where they're supposed to be.
He does, man. They're
$132 million. That is a ton of cash back in 1984.
They were hucking that chest for a long distance.
But this was one of the funniest scenes. This is like Harry and Lloyd in Dumb and Dumber right here.
Yeah.
This had to be inspiring to them because they're carrying that chest. They're knocking over people, not even realizing the disaster they're causing.
They're walking through the ROTC. They don't care. They're just like, we gotta go.
It's such a great intro. I mean, you get to see these boys, and why didn't the dad help them carry it?
That's a great question. He was like, I'm out.
Because I kept thinking, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna stop at like Western Steer and eat? Like, what's his plan on the way home? I would like to know, and I would love to have seen him again in the movie.
And how are these two nerds, by the way, carrying that thing that far?
They would be exhausted, but they
They'd
do
be
have
toast.
nerd strength. They have nerd strength.
You say it like it's a superpower.
It is. They have a nerd superpower.
I call on my nerd strength.
By the power of Nerd Skull! Woo! We're going to do that movie this year, Jake. We're going to watch Masters of the Universe.
Ah, man, it's going to be so horrendous. I grew up with He-Man, so I really do want to see it, but I don't know.
Are we doing 2 movies that weekend, you and I? Because the same weekend is Scary Movie 6 and Masters of the Universe. What's the first one we choose? We got to choose Scary Movie, right?
Do we, though? Are we loyal to our own brand and go to what we know is going to be bad?
But I want to see Scary Movie 6 with you. I think that'd be hilarious.
Well, it will be.
I guess we could go second weekend to Scary Movie 6.
My voice like cracked there. That's weird.
We need to see Master of the Universe is definitely going to appear on Movie Torture. It has to. Right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
At least for us to talk about it. Okay, I like how we got sidetracked there from nerds. So these homies get a dorm room.
It's a nice dorm room.
And he pulls a good move on Lewis. He's like, Lewis, if you don't want the top, the window bunk, I'll take that one. And he's like, you can have it.
Thanks, Lewis. And then he busts out their cleaning maid robot.
Okay, let's get down to brass tacks here. He's making out with that robot, right?
No.
Yeah, he's 100%. That robot is like his side chick.
Gross. No.
I'm telling you, it's happening, bro.
That's his cleaning maid.
Yeah, she's cleaning all right. It's a great robot. I would like to have a robot.
Back then, have a robot clean your house? That'd be amazing.
I just wanted a computer back then. I remember I asked for a computer one year for Christmas. I'm like, I want a Macintosh computer. And MTD got me this computer. And he's like, here's your computer. MTD, you remember this story. And it was one of these that just put a little cartridge in that teaches you how to spell. And you must think I'm a moron. Like, I need to learn my 2 + 2. And it'd go equals 4. And I was like, okay.
He gave you not the gift you wanted, but the gift you needed.
Exactly. He gave me a needed gift, not a wanted gift. I was like, dude, Dad, can we get a Mac? He said that's not true. It is true. Can we get a Mac and I can play Oregon Trail all the time? And he gave me this computer that teaches me how to spell and how to do math. So
look at that. Look how that worked out for you. Landed in the Navy watching it. How your life could have been different if you would have got the Mac.
I could have been a nerd. I could have been building robots, and instead I'm watching Bit in the Navy. What's up with that?
Oh, man.
He said, I do not remember that.
It's so crazy. They just get settled in their dorm room, and then the frat boys are having a big old party. Well, first they're screaming nerds at them as they're walking up the building. He's like, who are they talking to? And he's like, I think they're talking to us.
Okay. I think guys that are why are these guys so insistent on torturing the nerds?
That's how it was back in the day.
It's stupid, though.
It is stupid, but that's how it was. Survival of the fittest.
Okay. It was like, okay, I lived this life, and I might have shared this on the show. I was in the Navy, and there were these 2 dudes, and they were like one was big and one was like smaller than me, but they were built. They were like built guys, like muscular.
Sure.
And constantly on the boat, they would torture me. Like that was their joy in torturing me. They would call me the F word, the gay kid. They would call me homo. I would get called all these names. They would get my hats and they would cut them up and put them in the garbage and torture me, like ruin my stuff. Secretly, I think they were into each other. And that's how they expressed their gay frustration.
Or you just reacted every time they messed with you, so they got a kick out of it.
No, I didn't react because I was little, man. They would beat the crap out of me. They would tag team me and I'd be dead. So I would just be like, oh my gosh, man, this is not fair. And I would say it to myself. But I'm telling you, people that bully they're secretly into what they're talking about. I think these guys want to be nerds. They're jealous of the nerds.
I don't know about that.
I'm going with that.
I mean,
there's nobody in this
theory.
world, Jacob, that I would just want to torture because they're smart.
But they're easier to pick on. You always pick on someone weaker than you. You never pick on someone that's your size.
Yeah, I wish I had you in the Navy. You would have said, "Hey, man, you want to mess with me?"
You don't mess with the same size. You downgrade.
The problem is I was the smallest guy, so I was the bottom of the downgrade. I was like the chum in the ocean.
Brad's over there bullying the dog. Take that, Fido.
Kicking a dog. I'm going to bully something. I'm 18 years old. Get over here. Why did I just give myself Mickey Mouse? I'm going to bully something.
That was very Mickey Mouse. That was weird, man.
That's all I can bully. I'm going to take this goldfish and I'm going to flush it.
Oh, man.
Sorry, MTD, that I was bullied.
But yeah, they do that like the nerds instantly.
Instantly. They don't even know them. They don't even give them a chance to be like, hello, nerd. My name is Brad. I'd like to get to know you.
They see the pocket protector.
Yeah.
They see the pocket protector and game over.
Is that the international flag for nerd?
Oh, yeah. Back then.
I think it still is today, right? Like, you got a pocket protector today. You're hardcore nerd. You're nerd.
I'm wearing one to church.
Oh, you're a nerd then. I've seen some old men with pocket protectors. I don't understand it. Like, why are you putting so many pins right there?
Have you ever not been in a situation where you needed a pen and didn't have one?
This from the guy who carries a MacGyver knife.
And tape on glasses.
Yeah. Did they have tape on
I
glasses?
have like. Yeah, that's a classic nerd sign.
Yeah, but they didn't have tape on their glasses, right?
You bring up a grab. I'm glad you brought that up about like me talking about pocket protector. I have like every tool in my pockets to begin with. I'm a different type of nerd.
I mean, at least we can admit we are nerd people.
Yeah,
we're movie nerds.
And board game. Well, I'm a board game nerd.
I'm not a board game nerd. I'm a sports nerd and a movie nerd.
Can you be a sports nerd? I think that's like an oxymoron. I don't think you can be a sports nerd.
You can be like a stat nerd, right?
No.
So
nothing with sports is associated with being a nerd.
So I'm only a nerd when it comes to movies.
You're a frontin' nerd.
but I'm not a nerd for to me, movie nerds are, hey, I love when Luke and Leia find out that they're brother and sister.
Okay, but you're already proving your point. You're not a nerd then.
I'm not a nerd. Actually, I'm not a nerd. So I'm going to bully you, Jacob.
You can try.
Come here, nerd. I can bully you right now.
I'm a big nerd.
My son last night, listeners, bullied Jacob. He ding-dong ditched him.
Okay, this is a funny story. Okay, I offended Brad, MTD. You'll love this because I live up many stairs. So I hear someone bang on my door.
Wait. When you say many, you mean like 85.
Very steep stairs. And someone's banging on my door and goes running. I know immediately who it is. So I quickly open the door, but they're long gone. So I don't respond. I don't say nothing. So they come back for round 2. And I immediately text Brad. I said, "Stop sending Max up here to knock on my door." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "You know what I'm talking about." I was like, "Because there's no way you're running down those stairs." And then he got offended.
I did, because you know what your host did, listeners. I ran up and down the stairs twice.
I was like,
I
"There's no
proved
way."
Jacob wrong. I did it.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I like hearing that. Thank you.
Now that we've come to confession that you're truly not a nerd.
I don't guess I'm a nerd because I don't watch nerd movies. I just like... Okay, Back to the Future. That would be a nerd movie, right?
No.
It's not?
No.
Nerds is Lord of the Rings.
Correct.
Star Wars.
Correct. Which I love both.
Star Trek.
Yes, love them.
Harry Potter.
Yep.
Hunger Games.
Yeah. Nah.
Well, there's not other... that's only nerd movies, right?
Twilight.
Is Twilight a nerd movie or just
no, I'm
chick?
just totally messing.
Is there any more nerd movies?
Nah, Lord of the Rings. Oh, Fire, Serenity. The movie Serenity, big nerd culture.
Okay, well,
which is one of my favorites. So now we know who's the true nerd in this group.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, nerd?
Nah.
Seinfeld, nerd?
No.
Goonies.
Yes.
See, I like Goonies. That's a nerd movie.
Yeah, they don't count you as a nerd, though. Just because you check one box doesn't mean you count for the other 54.
But if I checked the Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, Star Wars boxes, as those are my movies, I would be a nerd. Full
you would
full
be,
core.
but I 100% know you're not checking any of those boxes.
Yeah, I don't like those movies. I've told listeners on here before, I went to the first Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, this is the end? 3.5 hours, and there's no end. So then I came back for the second one. I'm like, this is going to end, right? No. Then I came back for the third one. There's like 85 endings to this. And I'm like, I'm not doing Hobbit. I can't do Hobbit. I cannot get invested in the Hobbit.
Oh, the Hobbit is so good.
Yeah, for nerds, not for me. Y'all can be nerding out on Hobbit movies. I'm sitting here with my chick. That's my wife, by the way.
I was going to say, your wife?
Yeah, she's my chick.
So then, what is their frat house? The jocks, Alpha
Beta.
Alpha Beta.
Which is an oxymoron, right? Because you're either an alpha or you're a beta.
Correct. It is kind of they end up
wait, are you a beta or an alpha?
I'm an alpha nerd.
MTD, are you a beta or an alpha? I feel like I'm a mix. I can be an alpha if I need to be, but I am also a beta where I'm just going to follow what's happening and not really care to take charge.
I'm with you on that. I can do both realms.
What if MTD comes back with I'm a total I follow? Oh, then he's a beta. He's a beta.
I think I lean towards more of alpha than I do beta, though.
I think MTD can be an alpha. I've seen him like go, no, we're doing this. This is what we're doing.
Well, that's to you, though.
Yeah, that's to me. He's alpha to me. He was no beta to me growing up. He was an alpha.
So this great scene of how we end up where we're about to end up in. How do you're sitting there blowing fireballs. So and they're all getting excited and they're like, one more time. Why on earth would you turn to the most flammable thing in the house and blow a giant fireball at it?
I don't know.
He's blowing them to a wide open space, and then he's like, let me take a look at this curtain and blow a giant fireball into it.
It's why we have no curtains in our house, because we like to light farts in our house. And when we blow farts, it could set something on fire.
It could.
So
it also could catch your shorts on fire.
No, we just do booty cheeks.
Oh, gross. So they burn down their house, and because the jocks rule the school, they take the freshman dorm, they kick them out, they wake them all up, tell them to grab their stuff, kick them out, and they're moved to the gym.
Which had to be a rude awakening, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not wanting to get awakened by these jocks telling me I gotta go.
That you're out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where we meet a lot of the other nerds and the weird character Booger, who is really not a nerd.
He's not a nerd, right? He's cool.
He's a cool guy, yeah.
He's definitely not a nerd. I gotta say, one of my favorite nerds is the black dude.
The gay one?
Yeah, he's funny in this movie.
He is
I love when they put on "Swing Low,
he
Sweet
quickly runs over and changes it.
He's like, no. He
I
goes
love
there
when-
and puts Thriller.
I love when that one nerd is like, why do they call you Booger? And he just like digging really deep. He goes, I don't know. He's all up in it. He's knuckle deep.
He is like me, knuckle deep, man. Another good nerd is the Asian guy.
Yes. When Booger's teaching him poker.
Yeah.
He's like,
Or
I got
when
phone of kind.
When he's taking pictures, that's hilarious. He's like,
Yeah.
only of their chests.
Yeah. But
These are
Booger's-
some really horned up nerds.
this whole movie is. That's all this movie is. Like,
Yeah.
that's why you love it so much.
These nerds, they only want to score. That's what they want to do. That's their goal. Not to make good grades, but to score.
But the poker scene's better because Booger's just taking full advantage of this guy. He's like, the poor guy's like, oh, I got 4 of a kind. And Booger's like, oh, that's not bad. My 2 7s beat that.
That's hilarious.
He's like, I got a flush. He goes, he's not saying it correctly. He's like, what's a flush? He's like, I don't know what that is. He goes, but my 7 beats that.
What does he drive, Jacob? What do you feel like the Asian guy drives?
I'm not allowed to say it. And I'm not going to.
You're not allowed to
yelled
say it
at
on
me
the
for
air.
saying it the last
I
time.
did.
And
Yeah.
just as a matter of fact, that you want to bring up this point, I'm not saying the word, but I was also proving correctly by someone else.
Are you talking about Crystal?
No.
Who did you write? Who? Give me a name.
Colin. Monday night.
Cullen said that that's not an offensive term.
Correct. Because he said we call them, and then he said it.
That doesn't mean it's not offensive. I'm looking it up right now. Is our burner offensive?
No.
The term is considered a pejorative, offensive, and racial slur, primarily targeting Japanese cars, as well as the East Asian-made vehicles.
Okay,
It
but not
originated
people.
as
It's
a
just
derogatory
cars.
reference to a stereotype about diet and was later expanded to describe cars, implying they are low quality and modified imports. And right now, listeners, you won't know this now; it's too late. But we have an Instagram story on our Instagram page at Movie Torture Pod, asking: is MTD moving to a Civic a lateral move to? He said mute. Is MTD Civic a lateral move to his Subaru?
Maybe.
I think it definitely is. Anyway,
So they're looking.
He
They
said
gotta
no
go.
way.
They gotta go get a house, and they find this dilapidated, tore down house. But all of a
Wait, but
sudden,
they're living in the gym, by the way.
they're living in the gym. I love how the guy, the like dean, is giving instructions, and they're having basketball practice. They're just being nailed by basketballs as they're coming over the blanket.
Their chess game gets hit by a basketball.
It just explodes.
They're only playing nerd games too, by the way. They're not playing like easy stuff like I would play.
Yeah, they're nerds.
Would I
So-
make fun of these nerds?
You would.
I don't think I would, but I feel like I would.
You would be in the sports house.
I don't play sport. I'm not
Even
good at
MTD
sports though.
Even MTD says you would be making fun of them.
Oh my gosh, I'm bullying you in MTD.
Yeah, you're the
Oh.
outsider.
No, no way. Anyway, back to this. So they get this dilapidated house, which they fix up in like 2 minutes.
They become
Amazing.
master carpenters.
Who funded this? I want to know who's funding
Question.
this.
They're nerds. They know how to get things done.
Is George Soros funding the building of this house?
Possibly.
So they get this house built, and now they got to be a fraternity, right?
Well, but first the jocks attack the house, and they try to get them in
we
trouble.
Get our first moon job, right?
Yeah, they try to get them in trouble, and they're like, "Well, we're not going to listen to you because you're."
Have you ever mooned anybody, Jacob?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
MTD, have you ever mooned anybody? I don't feel like I've mooned anybody in my life.
Really?
No, I don't show my... Yeah, MTD, no, he's not mooning. There's no way. What if you, me, and MTD went around and just mooned people for a day?
That's just weird. There's no rhyme or reason to that. Now you're just being weird.
You're doing random moons?
Now you're just a creep.
MTD's like, I got a plan, boys. We're going to go randomly moon people.
Oh my goodness. Gross.
You're up, Brad. Pull your pants down. Let's go.
You're right. MTD is correct. You would be locked up.
We'd be locked up. 3 guys arrested for mooning.
So I love they send out all these letters to become, because they're trying to get sponsored by a bigger fraternity, and they send all these letters out with pictures and getting rejected by every single one. And he's like, did we send pictures to every single one? He goes, well, not one. And all of a sudden, one of the nerds jump up. Hey, wait, they're going to come see us and listen to us. And it's Lambda Lambda, which is a black fraternity.
Which is the best fraternity name of all time, Lambda Lambda Lambda.
Yeah.
We should get some Lambda 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 t-shirts.
We should.
I'm sure they sell them. And UN is a cool dude. Like, I like this character of UN because he's got a cool initials. Like, what's his first name? Ulysses? You think it's Ulysses?
Probably. Maybe.
He, like, gives these nerds a shot. So they're like,
he has no choice. Because they don't know what they look like. So they're interviewing them. And then he's like, yeah, you're nerds. There's a no-go. But one of the nerds is already reading their bylaws. And he's like, well, you have to because you have to give us a 60-day trial.
MTD says that's a real... Is it a really real fraternity? Lambda Lambda Lambda?
It probably is.
So they throw a party.
A very lame
party. This party is about as exciting as a night with me and Jacob watching a movie.
Well, first they ask, Lewis asks the Pie Girls, mainly his favorite one, Betty.
Oh, he loves some Betty, man. He's gonna R-word her at the end of the movie.
To come to this party, and she's like, no way. But then she tells her jock boyfriend, he's like, no, do it. And they come do this big song and dance. Basically saying they want to come to their party and then don't show. Who's his buddy? What's the name of his buddy?
His last name is Lowe. Is it Gilbert?
Gilbert, yeah. Gilbert has a chick. He scored him a chick that he really likes.
They're so slow moving. Like Lewis gets the prize with a couple chicks in this movie.
He does. But Gilbert's more refined. Gilbert's me. You're low. You're low.
Wait.
You're Lois for sure.
I'm Lewis? Are you serious?
Say you're Lewis. Don't even act like you think that you know it.
I'm coming down
Gilbert.
after being with Kristen.
I'm the Gilbert in this relationship.
Wait, I get to be with Kristen. I come down with a pipe in my mouth and a robe on.
100%. That is you all day.
I turn on you at the end. I'm like, Gilbert, we can't do it. And Gilbert's like, no, I got this. We're not quitting.
And then you ditch me. Yeah.
Okay, so back to this movie. So what happened now?
So then Gilbert's girlfriend's like, don't worry, I got you covered. And Booger's like, no, we can't call this fraternity.
He's like, not the moose. They're all fatties.
Right. And so they all come walking in. But then he starts liking a few of them. He's all into them.
Booger is a butt grabber.
He should be in jail.
he has a grip on their butt. I'm like, he's leaving marks, right?
And then there's Booger. Like, he is like...
Booger's going, like, 15 to life, right?
Yeah. But the party's still boring. So they're like, well, how do we fix this? And Booger's like, I got an idea.
He pulls out the biggest J we've seen in any movie we watched.
And now they're just cooked.
Oh man, even UN takes a drag off that J.
Yeah.
And they're playing Thriller, and honestly, this is probably one of the most funniest scenes in the movie.
No, they don't
to
play
me.
Thriller here.
Yeah, they do. Are we talking about at the party when UN's at the party?
Yeah, they don't play Thriller there.
Yeah, they do. They're playing Thriller because they like the J during Thriller. And they're like,
oh, you're right. You're right.
And he's like taking the
I thought they
drag,
did
and they're
that
all
in the
partying.
talent show.
No. They're getting into this right now. This is
Yeah.
So I was like, man. So this is when the 12-year-olds. They got a 12-year-old, which is younger than my son, in this fraternity. And one of my favorite scenes is when he's talking to the two chicks.
Yeah.
And he's eye level with their chest, and he keeps looking at her.
And then he just smiles at the camera.
Yeah, and he lets us know that he knows we're watching him do that.
Right.
So when I was a mailman, I used to have women come to the door with a bosom out of their shirt.
Okay. That's a weird flex.
It's not a flex because I would not look. I would be like, I can't look. I'm not looking. I just keep the eye contact with them. I don't want to give them the joy of knowing.
Did you start screaming Nike and look at your shoes?
No. I just would like, it was like the first time I met you, Jacob, you pulled one of your boobs out and I'm like, nah, I'm not looking, dude.
Why you gotta make me such a creep?
That's how we show love in North Carolina. But yeah, it's weird. And that little boy, I'm like, man, I would not want my son doing that. But he's like looking right at him. Like he's into it.
Yeah.
And then Lewis's girl was like, let's go upstairs. It was that easy.
Yeah. And then it comes down with the robot and the pipe.
Oh my gosh. 3 seconds later.
Party's ruined.
Oh
Pigs come running in. Then they go out and get mooned by like 18 dudes.
Yeah, they did some mooning. So here's where we get to the part where the woke people do not like this movie.
Well, true. But it is also the part where every one of these people are doing 15 to life.
Oh man, this fraternity is cooked. So they're like, you know what? We got to get even. Gilbert's like, you know what? We got to fight fire with fire. So,
but here's the thing: they weren't even trying to get even. They had a backdoor plan that was what their real plan was. The thing they did inside the house was just a diversion.
Oh yeah, that was just a diversion. The real thing, Jacob, tell us about the real thing.
So you see most of them running towards the house, except for two. Two are shimming their way up to the roof. You're like, okay, maybe they're coming into a house a different way.
The 12-year-old and the black guy, right?
Right. And you're like, okay, maybe they got a different route plan they're going to. So everybody else goes in the house, and then all of a sudden they scream panty raid, and they're starting to bust in all the girls' rooms. While that all is all going on, the 12-year-old and his bud are in the ceiling, and they're screwing in holes to put in not one, not two, but 5 cameras throughout their house that they're remote satelliting back to their frat house.
Was that even possible back then?
I'm sure it was.
That little 12-year-old was smart. He's like, no, right here. And I love how he said, is this going to make noise? And the 12-year-old's like, no, it's got a silencer on the drill.
Like this ain't his first time doing this. He had the proper tools.
How many girls has he spied on?
Like, who's like, don't worry, I already got this equipped with a built-in silencer.
Oh my gosh. Like, yes. What is going on here?
So now they're running through. Half the girls are topless and they're just busting into their rooms. Like, police are being called, number one.
They're going to jail. They're going to jail at this point.
So they go back home. They sit down, and now they're watching all these girls on their new installed 5 cameras all night long. Most of them don't even go to bed.
Okay, but let's talk. I don't understand. These girls must live in the bathroom.
Well, they had one in one bedroom, in Betty's bedroom.
Oh my gosh, the Betty's bedroom one was creepy as crap, man.
Yeah, we're all creepy. What do you mean?
That one was way bad because she's like sleeping in her undies in the scene. And they're like, oh, yeah. And they're watching the bathroom. There's always girls in the bathroom.
There is.
They're horrible human beings at this point.
You know, I would say this, and there was one review I did see. They're like, it got hard to root for the nerds anymore. I'm like, I mean, I see your point. I do see your point.
It didn't get hard to root for them because this was the 80s. Back in the 80s, there wasn't a woke culture of you can't do this stuff.
I wouldn't call that a woke culture, though. When you say that, you make it sound like it's fine and dandy and has been ruined by today's standard. I don't think that's how we should frame that.
He's like, back in the 80s, I could put cameras anywhere. Now I get arrested.
Let's make it clear, in the 80s or today, it's not appropriate.
It's not appropriate. Then I'm like, how do these nerds have this equipment? Like, they're just carrying cameras around that they got?
Well, obviously, they're nerds.
Yes.
It's crazy. So that's
they're getting 15 to life, right?
Yeah, this time. Should we jump to jail number 2?
Lewis is going to get he's going to definitely get no parole.
So now, jail number 2, they're doing this competition because if they win the games of the college, they then become the president of the fraternities.
And they need to be the president.
They need to be the president because they'll rule the show and they can get rid of Alpha Beta. And Alpha Beta can't figure out. They're doing a kissing booth. They can't figure out what's going on. For some reason, Jefferson is dressed up like Darth Vader. But they can't figure out why the nerds are making so much money off their pies. They're like, what is so special about these pies?
They're like $2,000 in at this point in the Alpha Beta.
Just some whipped cream on there. So Ogre goes and gets one. And he's eating it. It's like, it's a normal pie. It's a fine pie. It's a normal pie until he gets to the bottom.
Well, is it a pie of just whipped cream?
That's all it was, just whipped cream, because what you wanted was at the bottom of the pie, which was that Betty?
That was Betty.
Just topless at the bottom of this pie. So all the dudes are over there running to buy their pie tin. So
how many tins were they wanting? Like, do you think people were buying double tins? Like, I'm going to buy 2?
Because there was 2 guys coming out with like 2 or 3 pies in their hand. So
but they got this solely from their hidden camera.
Correct. So there's jail number 2 adding to the sentence.
And we haven't even got to jail number 3 yet.
Jail number 3.
Which is the worst jail. I mean, this is horrible.
So Betty's telling Jefferson, let's go make out. Da-da-da. He's like, nah, man, I got to beat the nerds. I ain't got time for this. So then... Lewis,
she refuses to kiss Lewis, by the way. Lewis is like, I'm a customer. I want to get kissed. And they bring up the big fat chick to kiss Lewis. Right. And he's like, I'm not having this. I got a bigger plan. So
then Betty's like, all this kissing's got me feeling away. So Jefferson, let's go take care of biz. And Jefferson's like, nah, man, I gotta beat the nerds. I got time for that. And then Lewis is like, hold my beer. I'm going to take care of this. So he goes and steals the Darth Vader mask and goes and finds Betty. And then Betty's like, do you want to make out in the moon room? And he's like, just shaking his head because, why wouldn't you talk? And then Betty's like, take the mask off. He's like, it's so weird.
Which would be the first tell that it's not Kristen. If I'm like, hey, baby. And then she's like.
So then they do the whippersnapper. And then he comes back with no mask on. She's like, what? You're the nerd?
And
she's like, amazing.
And then I love his response. He's like, jocks think about getting the chicks. Nerds think about...
No, he says, all jocks think about is sports. All nerds thinks about is whoopified.
Being with chicks.
Yeah. So
and she's like smitten for him now.
But there's jail number 3.
Oh, he's getting life. He R-worded her without her consent.
Yeah.
He Harvey Weinsteined her.
Oh my goodness.
He Danny Mastersoned her. And with a mask. And he's going to jail. Like Louis Slotnick is in jail. Slotnick is in jail.
Hardcore. Yeah.
Like for life. He's not getting out. He's an R word.
Yeah. So then, but she's in love with him now. She loves a nerd.
I don't want to get past the one challenge that I liked was the Asian guy riding the tricycle. And the thing was you had to do 20 laps, but each lap you had to down a beer.
Yeah.
And the Asian guy beat the other guy. And it was funny to me. Like, that was a great competition.
That wasn't a racist scene or anything.
No. And then Ogre crying after he beat the girl at arm wrestling was hilarious. Was funny.
That was funny. Yeah. That was funny. All the nerds just being dominated by all the girls in arm wrestling.
That was funny. The tug of war was funny too.
Hey, that was a power move right there. Like, there's no way we're beating these guys. So
they just let go.
They just let go. They're like, oh, you win.
That's a power move. I like that move.
That is a power move.
So now that Lewis has R-worded her, she says, "Meet me at the pep rally."
At the end of the pep rally, yeah.
Yeah. So the nerd, the coach, John Goodman, is ticked because the nerds beat the jocks. He's like, y'all got to pay these nerds back.
Well, first, they put on the greatest musical number ever.
Oh, wait, we totally missed the musical number. That was one of the best scenes of the movie, by the way.
It was. They rocked out.
I would go watch this band.
Yeah.
It was 80s to a T.
It was. Yes. Electric.
So they won it off this. Like, it was like, boom, 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 boom. And they were just playing. Like, yeah. It was great. So
it was amazing.
The jocks lose. And coach is like, y'all got to pay these boys back. So they go destroy this house. They're going to jail for that.
Well,
I would press charges. They're going to jail. Everyone in this movie is serving time in the state pen.
This movie should be renamed Nerds Do Time.
It should be. Who is the true villain, though? Is it the jocks or the nerds? The jocks don't do any R words.
That's the question. The nerds are kind of cringy.
Still funny, though. And so the pep rally happens. Lewis and Gilbert get into a little riff.
Because Gilbert's the man.
He's so cool, man. He's so
Remember
cool.
which one of us represents Gilbert here. I'm just throwing that out there.
Why am I Lewis? I don't understand why I'm Lewis.
Because you're always talking about the chicks.
Oh, my gosh.
But Gilbert's like, nah, man, I ain't standing for the... They're going to beat you up. He's like, I don't care. And so he goes out there to confront them. They pick him up and throw him in the pool or in the fountain. But then he goes and grabs the microphone and he starts fighting the coach for the microphone. And then guess who comes saves the day?
Oh, I love when my boy UN shows up. Man.
Yeah,
he's like,
he comes in with the Lambda Lambda
with
Lambda.
all these black guys and they're like, give him the mic.
And then Alpha Beta's like, I'm not messing with that. Nope.
Yeah. So funny.
And
so then
like,
he gives a speech.
I'm a nerd.
But then Lewis kind of jacks his moment and comes up there.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got it. He's like, every nerd who's felt like a nerd, come up here with us. And the whole, like, there's more nerds than there is jocks.
Sure.
And we see that at the end. And then we see Betty join him.
Yeah.
And
she gives Jefferson's ring back.
Yeah, which is stupid. All these guys look like they're way too old to be in college. And
they do.
They look like they're 40 years old. And they're like, so
how old were they all? Like 20s, 30s?
I don't know. They got to be in their 30s. So then the nerd guy, the nerd dean was like, you know what? You guys are going to live in the gym. The nerds are going to get your house and you get their house when it's fixed.
Right.
Fitting ending. This movie ended. Lewis got the chick. Gilbert got his chick. We never saw MTD again in this movie, which is making me sad.
Just at the very beginning. Yeah.
And the nerds got what they had. I mean, the jocks got what they had coming. What a movie, man. Robert Carradine was amazing as Lewis in this movie.
Absolutely. Yes.
He was great. He was great in this movie. Jacob, do you have any 1-star reviews?
I got a couple. There's only a couple I can read because they pretty much, most of the bad reviews just cover everything we covered about jail time. But this one says, this was someone's idea of a date movie. We're no longer dating.
Oh my gosh.
Where's my other favorite one? The worst Joker original story I've ever seen. Wrong movie, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Those nerds weren't bullied enough.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's a 1/2 star. A little too heavy on the R side for me, for my liking. That's what I got for bad reviews.
Okay, I have a few. Here's one from Jay. Could be MTD for all we know. 5 stars. Great. 10 out of 10. Written February 12th, 2026.
Okay.
Never fails. There's always a weirdo dropping a review. Hoosier Hysteria wrote 5 stars. Revenge of the Nerds is a classic 84 comedy that remains a staple. I like that. That's a good one. Somebody wrote last February 2025. Classic comedy. And then somebody wrote March 6th, 2026. Man, this is recent. 5 stars, but not for children. Okay.
I mean, fair.
I don't think I would show this to my son Max, and he's 13. Although he'd probably like it at this point. Jacob. Movie torture. Well, first off, before we get to that, Robert Carradine would go on to star in Lizzie McGuire, the TV show, as her dad.
Oh, yep.
And Anthony Edwards would go on to star in Top Gun.
That's right.
And ER. So they both had really good careers. John Goodman would go on to star in Roseanne.
Yep. Yeah.
And Timothy Busfeld would go on to star in Prison. So there's that. No, he would do Field of Dreams and 30 somethings. I think he did 30 somethings.
Oh, okay.
Just doing off the top of my head. But never saw Betty in anything after this. I don't know. But Jacob, movie torture or movie gold?
It's a movie gold. It's classic. And it was funny. It's hilarious.
MTD, did you end up watching the movie? Because I sent it to MTD. The DVD costs $27.99 on Amazon right now. This is not an easy DVD to find.
Come by? Okay.
You didn't. So you mean he didn't?
No, you didn't send it.
I did send it to you. Yeah, I did. I sent it to
MTD,
you.
is this like the last week when he claimed to tell you that we were recording but didn't really tell you?
I literally sent it. MTD, type your email in the chat. I'm pretty sure I sent it to the right email. This movie is gold. This movie is quite possibly one of the best movies we've ever talked about on Movie Torture.
It's really good.
It's that good. It's so funny to me. Like
it's very entertaining.
It's a 12-year-old's dream. Yeah, I think I sent it there. You need to check your email. This is a great movie. Like, I can't even. There's nothing. I'm not. It's gonna make me look now.
It is a great movie.
It's a great movie. Talk about it, Jacob, for a minute. Talk about it.
I mean, we did talk about it for an hour. It is a fantastic movie.
I know, but I want to sit here and I want to say I sent it to my father.
The biggest debate: did Brad really actually send it? I'm gonna laugh when you didn't, and you're gonna be wrong again.
It's starting.
Well, are you sending it to MTD, or are you just playing the movie for yourself?
Jimmy, I sent it there. Look.
What?
What does that say?
It matches.
It matches. I sent it. Look,
it matches.
You and Jacob got the movie.
He's got your emails going to spam.
I bet it went to spam. Gosh, I think I want to make Revenge of the Nerds like a yearly watch for me. It's just a funny movie. It is. It's a funny movie. I like it.
It is. I agree with you.
We should do Revenge of the Nerds in Paradise.
We could.
Not now. Like, give it a few months, but we go back to it and see if it's on par
with the first one, with the original.
It should be Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Prison.
It should be. 100% it should be.
Hundy. Anyway, make sure you follow us on Movie Torture Pod on Instagram. Like and subscribe. Leave us a review. Jacob, we like good reviews here, so make sure you write a review. It helps us grow. Man, I love... Oh, before we end, Jacob, we need to talk about how ChatGPT has been ranking our episodes.
No,
We've been putting our episodes in there. Jacob's not happy about this. But ChatGPT says we're a funny comedy show. And I think we should leave it at that. We're a good comedy show.
That claims that you're funnier than me.
It does claim I'm funnier than you. So we'll see. Maybe I'm not. Listeners, who is funnier? Let us know at Movie Torture Pod. Slide in those DMs. You know you'll want to. Anyway, for MTD, for Jacob, my name is Brad. We will see you next week on Movie Torture.